I said, I'll drink at least 10 beers and probably 5 mixed drinks. He said, well, how many days a week do that? I said, every day. He said, well, how do you mean every day? I said, I work every day. I drink the beer in the car, I get to the hotel, and I drink vodka. He came out of his chair like that. You drink every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and you've been doing that for how long? I said, well, it was 1989. I started in 72. You do the math, almost 20 years. He said, that's not possible. Boy said, oh, yeah, it is.
Okay, terrific.
Do the math. It's 17 years, almost 20 years. We'll fucking round up here.
All right, we're back.
My kids do the same stupid shit.
This is the intro. It's our intro. We're with it.
You know, everybody skips this math.
That's fine.
What are you drinking?
Welcome to the show of all shows, the greatest show, according to Ric Flair. This is the greatest show about drinking and being dumb of all time.
According to heard of, yeah.
According to Ric Flair.
That whole thing is like, I started in, whatever, 1972 is 1989, do the math. And it's like, okay, that's quick math. It's 17 years. He's like, yeah, almost 20 years. I do the same thing.
Yeah,
what time is it? I'm like, 9. He's like, no, it's 8:56. Fuck off. Who the fuck are you? I'm like, dude, it's close enough. He's like, no, but that says 8:56.
I don't like those people at all because I'm terrible at math. So
yes, you and I don't know how you are, but you are.
Well, I'm dangerously dyslexic, which also is a amazing superpower for me. So like I got to take the good with the bad. Would I like to be really proficient at math and also not how I am? No, I'll take me all day, all fucking day. Welcome to the show, as we call it.
We are, I would say 20 minutes late, but we're going to say 18 minutes late because for all you people out there that hate rounding up, especially when it's for the kids at Ronald McDonald House and all that shit. Sure. But anyhow, it was my fault. I already had to apologize to Chris. We had words over the phone. We had animated words. I told my wife to get the fuck out of here.
All because
to help. First things happened today. I opened my laptop. It started flickering.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was going on. And I lost my mouse pad. Thank God this shitty computer I got, it's touchscreen. So I was able to get all the way through to this.
Yeah.
All the settings were fine. Everything was good. But Chris, I couldn't hear Chris.
Yeah.
So we screamed at each other.
I'm fucking brilliant.
It is funny because I'm screaming, I'm getting mad, and I'm yelling at him. I'm looking at the screenshots that I took of the settings from weeks ago to make sure everything was right. And I'm like, everything's the fucking way it should be. He's like, just calm down.
I'm like, hey, we're all friends.
He's like, we're almost there. We're like 90% there. Like, fuck you, we're not. We're in the other fucking 10-yard line. We got a long way to go. Fuck you. And come to find out, the fucking volume on my laptop was off.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, calm down, breathe. He's like, your laptop volume, go down in the corner, and there's a fucking huge X after the speaker. Man, I fucking couldn't put my head down fast enough. Like, motherfuck.
It wasn't bad. It was just like you're in this, dare I say, manic episode. Like you were,
yeah.
You were manic. And
manic is. Oh my! I can't wear these. That's way too fucking. That's gonna cut my fucking nose.
It's some rose-colored glasses. You know why? Because the future's bright, baby. You just gotta wear shades.
Nah, my wife was at a Barbie party today for work.
You look like Bono, but after Bono bangs
way there.
Yeah.
Huh?
Say hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie. Barbie likes to party. I can't remember how the Aqua Girls sing.
Like really high pitch,
no, I can't. I don't have that. I already sat on my nut last week, and it cost me.
You know what? We should address this, though. Congratulations to women. Barbie movie, #1 in the country. The patriarchy is officially dead. You can all stop complaining Congratulations. We
Dude.
can. I'm happy for
They,
you.
they were all excited that it was a girl producer. Who fucking cares who produced it? A man, woman, or child? Apparently, it's a good movie. It's getting fucking mad money.
Yeah.
That's
Good for
great.
them.
I mean,
Good for them.
but why you got to make it about it was a female producer?
Well, here's the
Because
thing.
they want their fucking chops. They want it.
Yeah. And
They
I
want
think,
that recognition. They want to be put back up on that fucking pedestal.
I get
But
it.
guess what? Nobody puts that pussy on a pedestal. Nobody. Who had their fingers.
Girls. Who runs the world? Girls. Fucking
I don't know if you
Beyonce.
can hear my wife singing Beyonce. in the
Oh, dude.
background.
I will tell you about an argument I had.
Somebody put fingerprints all over these fucking glasses. They are
My-
easier to see out of the knees, though.
So I use the C word a lot. Cunt. I
What
say
word
cunt.
is that?
Cunt.
Cunt?
I say
Yes.
cunt way too much.
Yeah.
Not way too. I say it enough.
Yeah, we say it enough.
And then Tanya goes to me. She goes, "Well, Beyonce has a song where they're taking cunt back. Like
You
they're
can't take that word back.
cunt's a good word now." I'm like, "Cunt's always been a good word." She's like, "Yeah, but Beyonce said it now, so now people are going to be okay with it." I'm like, "Well, fuck them." Like,
No.
Yeah. Go fuck, yeah.
how many times do we need to start stealing words from us? No, from
Who's
you.
us?
Like I'm marginalized. But like I firmly believe white people invented the N-word and obviously other people stole it.
Yeah, I mean, I watched Blazing Saddles. That's kind of how it got originated, right?
It's an entirely white person word.
Yeah.
It's an entirely white person word. That's gone.
then-
We can't say that anymore.
And it's
Now
gone to
the
black people. Stole that from
other-
us.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Give me something.
There is no way females can take that word back from us. There's no way.
I still think so. I
My
love,
wife just said it.
yeah. Now,
She's
if
letting
I'm
the
being
dogs
honest,
out.
let's
That's the
say I
only
was a
reason she's
single
here.
boy. I'm a single boy. Meet this lady, and she goes, "I really want you to grab my, grab my." I think if you say that, we're gonna get flagged. You got to say it in certain things, right? So I'm gonna say cornucopia, and she goes, "Hey, I really want you to fuck my cornucopia." I'll be like, I don't know about that one.
This is weird. It's got that weird Thanksgiving vibe.
Well, yeah, if I get an apricot up my fucking
Yeah.
dick, like that's it. It might feel good. I don't know.
Some
I've seen
weird
some videos
fruits
where
and vegetables stuck in my dick hole.
I was pissing next to some kid one time in probably like fucking fourth grade, and he goes, "Hey, did you ever stick nails up your dick hole?" I'm like, no, never have, never will." And he goes, "It feels great." And he had a nail in his pocket that he sticks in his dick hole, and I think that guy's dead now. I'm fine with it, but whatever you want to do. I'm just saying, I don't care what Beyonce says. If I say cunt, I mean it. I don't think I've ever called a woman a cunt to be derogatory.
I've used the vernacular of "don't be cuntish."
Ooh, yeah. So
Stop
there is
being a cunt.
there is a
And
word.
It's like you dodge it, but it still stings. As a female, I can tell you it hurts. My wife has beat the fucking brakes off me for using it in that term before, but I'm like, well, the shoe fit.
Well, you have a
Cinderella,
mom.
you put that motherfucker in. Ah, I get hit with a shoe.
So
But yeah, it is touchy.
yeah. So this
Oh
word,
boy. Oh
this
boy.
word, you can't say it, but it's actually a word. First of all, that'd be a great rap name. That
I can't see that.
I don't know if I can increase it, but
Enhance.
it's the N word
That hurt. That's stung.
with an AR and then DLY. So, but that's an actual word. I don't know if this will even come through. Can we? Does
Niggardly.
Nope.
that come through?
It came through. Don't do it again.
Niggardly.
Dude, this is why you can't control these buttons. You can't stop pressing that.
Hey, you are being very
Niggardly.
with your volume on your computer.
This
I'm
is
just
why I
saying-
hate that you have the fucking soundboard.
I didn't invent the word. I'm just saying it's a word. It's in the dictionary, and I think it means. Let's see, stingy or meager. All right, that's cool. You could say that most rap songs are about people not being, you know? I'm just saying.
I cannot believe London spelled verbiage right.
Oh shit, we got chat up. Oh my god, he's still
Yeah.
okay. Wow. Oh, Jason London sighting, and I get in trouble. I get in trouble for my verbiage. See, I love words. I think
You too.
the second you start taking words away from people, bad. But also, we should teach kids that some words, if for example, when you were a kid, if someone said like your mom or said shit about your mom, are you one of those guys that would fight over that shit or no?
No, I'd have a better your mom joke than them.
What's the best your mom joke that you would
Dude,
lay
I
out?
can't remember. It was a fucking forever years ago.
Like, but you know, some people are like, "Don't you talk about my mom?" Like that kind of stuff. Oh, and I think is it Jason's mom's birthday today?
Yes, it was. Yes.
Well, happy goddamn birthday,
Yeah. Happy
Jason's
birthday, Sue.
mom. Jason's mom has got it going on. She gave out stuff and she wasn't very. Did that come through?
It did. We all heard that.
I'm very happy this is working the way I wanted
Oh
it to.
wow. There's a lot of people from the golf trip watching. And there's like
A lot of pressure.
there's one topic we cannot discuss.
What do you mean?
About what happened. Here,
Oh.
let me text you.
That homeless guy we killed?
No,
Yeah.
no, he deserved every minute of that.
No, the golf tournament was great. And we'll do a quick recap and then we'll probably just get into our regular tomfoolery, as we say.
Okay. there you go.
That's a word that we can still say because it doesn't rhyme with the N word or it doesn't start with the N word.
What the fuck is going on here?
Oh,
What?
yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
But it was a great trip, very fun.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever laughed so hard in my life. And I'll be honest, there was a point where I seldom feel bad when people are all in on the goof. But so, anyways, I walk into the clubhouse, getting ready, and I grab
This is 7:20 in the morning.
in the morning, right? And there's a guy that we know that we've actually hung out with the last 2 years.
2 years.
And I go, but I never really realized what he looked like because the person he looked like wasn't on the news all the time. So I walk in and I go, holy shit. And I grab Daryl like there's an earthquake. Like we should both get on the table and he's going to blow me. And I
He
go,
legit fucking grabbed me like hard and didn't want to let go. Like, we need to get onto the table. This is devastating news right now. It's going to be bad. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
and this dude looked exactly like Dead Ringer. I don't even have the picture that I can pull.
I sent it to you
I know. I'm sorry.
just in case.
I had to build the
In
Ric
case you need
Flair
a prep.
intro. We get it. The guy looks strikingly like somebody that got Clintoned for allegedly having an island. Allegedly having an island. A lot like him. Like a lot. Like
Fucking 80% my ass. Jesus fucking Christ. Not even close.
dude, he even had like the rope burns
Yes.
from the jail. It was a lot. So
That's a weird sunburn.
Nah, dude. When I was a kid, no. So we then we get paired up with another foursome, and we're all wearing the same shirts, and it was the best. If today was if that day was a day of that was going to be the last tournament we do with these with this organization,
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck that.
We fucking ended that on a bang.
But fuck that. We're all going to get together next year sometime at whatever golf course we want to meet at, and we're all going to go golfing again. And I will surely buy all the outfits for everybody. But holy crap. I remember hanging out with that guy, but when he's dressed, when the person that that you look like is not in the news, like I'm sure people were like, after the Kennedy assassination, be like, God damn, that guy looks a lot like Oswald. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we after Timothy McVeigh came out, you know, not that he was gay, but like because we'd accept him then. But I think you'd probably blow up a building and be like, I'm just gay about it, and then be like, oh, it's fine, we're not going to arrest you. But when Timothy McVeigh got caught and his face is all over the news, I bet you some people were like, is that fucking Joe from the gas station?
I mean, dude, honestly, in the entire
Red Wing.
whatever fucking 8 billion people that are in the United States, everybody says you have a doppelganger. I mean,
337.
I've had it. I've had people say, "Hey, I thought I saw you in fucking South Carolina. Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm home in Buffalo," and they're like, "No way! I saw this dude look just like you." I'm like, and they say that. This particular person who has the fucking greatest soul and the best spirit and loves fucking laughing and
Dude.
obviously drinking
Sure.
and shit took these jokes in stride. And I don't think he really had much of a choice because they were 1A, we were 1B. So we were behind them
Yeah.
all day.
And it was merciless. Like, and to the point where, and I'll go for the goof all the time, and I'll go to the line, I'll step over the line, stuff like that, and usually either people are gonna fight or they're gonna move away. This dude kept putting his chin right into it and was totally fine with it.
We were Tyson,
Dude,
just throwing them all day.
how many times did Haz go? Where's the helicopter? Where's the like? Even Haz was in on it.
Haz was in on it.
And I swear to God, butterflies land on Haz.
Yeah,
Because he's so
they're like,
gentle.
this is a safe place. Let's just stay here. And he was in on it. And you even fucking brought it up 100 times. You're like, you motherfuckers are golfing with him. You're his friends. You see him more than we do. You don't fucking see this.
Yeah.
And then I think the light went off. And it was every fucking tee box.
Yeah.
Every time they drove by us,
Yep.
we had something to say.
Yeah.
It was nonstop for 6 fucking hours. Even at the turn,
Yeah.
when we're trying to eat our fucking cheeseburgers, we were still fucking
I almost
saddling
couldn't
that motherfucker and riding him hard.
I almost couldn't eat because I was too busy thinking of Epstein references.
Dude, there was just so many. And it didn't matter if you kept saying the same thing over again. It was even funnier.
Dude, and the one photo you posted of me like on the ground,
Yes, and that was not because he's drunk or tipped over.
No, well,
that
I mean-
was 1,000% because Baum threw a phenomenal right jab that would have broke most people's souls. The haymaker comes next. He got 3/4 of it out. We all knew where it was going.
and I forgot the jab comment.
That was
comment was kind of-
irrelevant at this point.
So
It was funny as fuck because everybody was doubled over. The haymaker comes, and he's going to tell you the haymaker in a hot second.
so
And at that point, I don't think I heard his foot hit the gas pedal on that golf cart 84,000 times in a second, trying to get it to go faster to get away before it got out. You couldn't even finish
I
the
couldn't.
comment, and you were laying on the ground.
I fell over. For some reason, I said something and everyone's laughing. And when you have attention problems where you need to be the focus of attention, your brain keeps going, what if you say this? So for some reason, and I threw out a Blair Witch Project reference, which,
That
which
that was the fucking bomb.
so I go, his dick probably because he's Epstein, and I know we're joking about things that you shouldn't joke about. Whatever. So
Yeah, and if you're worried that like, hey, you guys are hanging with Epstein and you're
No, we're
pedophiles
not
or
cool
anything,
with it.
It was complete opposite of that.
yeah.
This is Epstein that likes to fucking smoke cigarettes, drink beer,
Allegedly.
have a good time.
Yeah.
That's
so,
that Epstein that we were partying with.
So we're
As a
throwing.
helicopter.
Everyone's throwing like lawn jarts at him, right? And he's just like, ha ha, I know, right? And then he's like, and just next hole. And for some reason, I throw this comment out, and everyone's dying, which is all a wash now. And then the words are coming out of my mouth for another insult that I don't even know what I'm saying,
I knew.
but I'm hearing them come out of my mouth, and I fall over laughing at my own self, which means there's something seriously wrong with me. Like there's something aggressively wrong with me. So for some reason I go, his dick probably looks like the end of Blair Witch Project with all the kid handprints on it.
Prints all over it, and he could not drive away that stuff.
And And first of all, no one's going to get the reference. I thought. I'm like, why are you even
We all-
saying this?
We all got it. I don't know
Dude.
how we all got it, but even the guys in his group, as they were pulling away, they were pulling out a fucking golf cart. They're like, just don't talk to us. And this was like on hole 15, 16.
Yeah.
And
I
that
mean,
was the fucking hammer right there.
and so they pulled away. I am unconsolable on the ground. like I had an easier reaction when I found out my dad died. So I am doubled over on the ground, like.
There was a fucking kid joke, and then the Blair Witch Little Hand Bridge joke came out, and it was a wrap. Nobody could breathe. Everybody was fucking dying. I don't even think we teed off. I think we just left.
No, and what's weird? So at the end of the whole tournament, right? I went to the back of my cart, and usually the first tournament, I think you and I did 2 beers a hole or a beer a hole for the first 9 or so holes. We were
Toast.
hard in the paint. I went and got all the cans, and I only had, I think, 10 beers. But the jello shots,
Don't count the cans that were in the back of the cart, because as they were empty, I was throwing them out all day.
oh, okay, that makes sense now. Okay, cool. Okay, that makes sense.
But there again, and like I put on Facebook there, like we did not need to buy those 20 Jello shots.
No. We had a
add
fucking
it to the
rule about no
fucking
Jello
mayhem.
shots, and you're like, I don't know, Tracy just
I
bought
didn't
them.
buy 'em. Yeah.
I know. So I don't like Jello shots because I have a very short tongue.
Well, these ones were different.
Yes, they were like tubes.
They were upside down.
Daddy had to suck it.
You were allegedly able to turn the top, and all the Jello stayed on the cap.
Either
it
that or
wasn't
they're just
quite
improperly
the way how it worked.
It's just improperly made, but yeah, no, it was a great time. It was a great time, and even I thought after the Blair Witch comment, I thought he's not going to run with this at all. Like, it's over. Where I'm going to get there, he's going to be like, hey, and sometimes most of my friends will have to pull new people aside, and he's not a new person, but you have to pull new
He's
people.
been aware of this.
Yeah. You, Has, Tracy, you have to pull people aside and be like, he just says shit.
Yeah, he's a
And he
little
says it
much.
like as if we're all laughing, And what's the first thing this guy does when he has to go speak and start announcing a thing? He goes,
He's giving away all the prize. He's the MC at the end, giving away all the basket raffles and everything. And he fucking just owned it.
yeah, he goes,
And the whole room went
"I'm
crazy.
Jeffrey Epstein," and everyone's like, hold. And now you hear this wave of people finally getting it. You're like, how do you not see this shit?
It was fucking the best day ever. I
If
mean, we
Epstein
golfed
had
like
a
shit.
severely less successful brother, like severely, or if there's some sort of work release program, or you know what I mean, like, what's that movie? Has we get this? My Blue Heaven. I think it's about what's that? The government moves you to testify.
Witness protection.
Yeah, that. It was kind of like that. Maybe he's that guy. I don't fucking know. All I know is if that dude walks past a certain president's wife at an airport and she looks, that dude is going to suicide himself by
Before he
shooting
gets on the
himself in
plane.
back of the head and hanging himself, because that's how our government works now, apparently.
Dude, so fucking amazing that day. He's even texted us, I don't know how many fucking times, saying that it was the funnest fucking golf tournament he's ever been in. He goes, he's always had fun with us. He goes, I don't want to ever golf in another tournament if we're not there.
Yeah.
And the whole day just went like that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just us. I mean, those fuckers were like 200 yards away, and we're like, release the list. And then we're like, Jeffrey Epstein. And he's like, how the fuck are you hitting a golf ball while we are in your fucking asshole all day? I don't know. But it was relentless from hole 1.
It was great.
To the after party.
It was so fun. It was fun. What's up, Phildo? How are you? Herb says I look like Macklemore. Great.
No, that's me, motherfucker.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not you, it's me.
Yeah, I was wearing a Johnny Cash shirt, but I made a mistake of buying some shirts from Target, which apparently they're like, you know what? Every American is just a fat box, so let's make everything a box. Let's just do that.
You want to know why? Because there's no genders anymore at Target.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. But yeah,
My fucking cheeks are burning right now from laughing about those fucking jokes.
dude, it was very fun. And
I honestly wish that we could have put one of those cameras
yep.
at the back of the golf cart and
Yep.
faced it from us behind and was able to pick up all the shit we said all day.
Yeah, it was rough. Well,
We do have footage, and
but here's the thing.
it's a battle. Yeah.
Apparently somebody, me, didn't know when it was recording or not recording. So I kept hitting the button a bunch of times. You know, you go in and up, you hit the button, and then usually they score.
Please, God, all we need is the fucking end where Jersey fell out of the golf cart. I need to see that. I need to see that.
I hate to burst your bubble. I don't know if it's in there or not. I just don't know.
I know you were screaming because even Kevin turned around. He's like, "You get there." You're like, "We got it on film. We got it on film." I'm like, "Please, God, let that happen."
Yeah, it was a good time. Great time, if you will.
Cigars were smoked, beers were drank.
And I didn't have a cigar. You didn't have a cigar.
But yeah, we did it. I threw up most of the morning before we got to the tournament. I puked on hole 2 in the woods on a spider and a snail.
So
And it started to straighten out, but you were screaming in my ear all day. "You gotta drink, you pussy." I'm like, "Listen, if you want to just watch me throw up all day," I'm like, "just let me ease into this."
Well, usually here's the deal. We've been hanging out for the better part of what, 20 years or so. So I moved away 18 years ago yesterday from Buffalo.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. I miss it every day. So 18 years ago, I had my going away party. I did mushrooms, and that did not go well with the person I was dating, because you should tell the person you're dating the day before you leave if you're going to do mushrooms and you're going to ruin
Or that you're leaving town.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But usually when someone isn't drinking, it's because they drank too much the day before, and we didn't really go that hard in the paint.
When?
The day before golf.
We didn't.
Not to the point of
We didn't.
Not to the point where you're going to be falling over and like puking in the morning.
No, I think it's my blood pressure medicine that's fucking me up, and I just randomly start getting fucking nauseous and shit, and that was the only reason. I mean, it was absolutely not alcohol induced. No way.
Yeah, I mean, I woke up.
We drank beer all day. I mean, we didn't mix in shots because we don't do shots together.
No,
and we weren't drinking mixed drinks and all this shit. And I wasn't doing all this stuff. It was just beer, and it gets to me every once in a while, man. I can tell you this weekend, just while we go camping, I'll absolutely hurl once or twice this weekend for no reason.
One of my friends,
My dad will call me a pussy, and
we met people out at the lake. There's a lake bar here that if you ever come here, I'll take you there because it's great and you can gamble.
coming to visit.
I know, don't ever come. But I look over at her and she is like stoic, like sitting there, and I'm like, usually this girl's the life of the party, like hanging out, high-fiving, doing the whole thing, right? And apparently she had a fuckload of Mick Ultras, and Mick Ultras burn the shit out of your throat.
Dude, 100%. We had one the other day.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
awful.
Terrible.
Like, why is it so bad? It's supposed to be like the least calories and the best for you.
Bush Light is
awful.
2 calories more, and it's fucking delicious.
Yeah, and
Bush Light's taken over. If
Hey,
I'm gonna buy stock,
people in charge of that fucking golf tournament, get Bush Light next year.
how do you not have Bush Light at the golf?
How'd you not?
What are we doing?
You're not even close to Buffalo. Nobody likes fucking Labatt Blue or Blue Light. Fuck
I didn't
off.
mind a blue light every now. Like
Ugh.
if I'm
Fucking
gonna
garbage.
have 10 Bush Lights and like one IPA or one fucking.
I was drinking
Blue-
fucking Bud Light, and I just because
Boy, did
it
you
was
get
it was the best option at that point.
boy did you get berated on that
Oh, I know.
by me.
I wish I had a koozie. I probably would have skated through that one.
No. I'm like, what's it? Hey, what's
You
it?
just saw me pull it out of the fucking case.
Hey, that's a weird color. What is that?
Have another beer, Dylan.
But we had hey, where's your wig, dude?
You
No,
took your balls.
we had so much fun. It was great. Yeah, and honestly, if we choose to meet at I'll even drive 3/4 of the way next year.
No, you're coming all the way.
If this tournament, and I always like to come home. I always like it. It's great waking up in the morning and it's 54 degrees out.
It was fucking cold
I love
Sunday
it.
morning, man.
I love it. I'm all for that.
It's been like that the last couple days.
Yeah. Today
It's gonna
here,
get hot
it's been
as
a little okay,
fuck from here on out.
but no, it was a great time, man. It was great. Like
Yeah.
I spend most of my days not talking to anybody, so I always look forward to doing the podcast because I literally only talk to myself, and that's why I'm fucking crazy. But we had a great time, man. It was great. I don't know that I ate a vegetable the entire time that I was home.
So
I don't remember eating. I don't think we have
we ate a fuck load of pizza logs.
pizza logs. Yes, all day, every
Dude.
fucking day.
At the fucking casino. We had them at the bar. We took them home from the bar.
Which
We
is-
had them. We had them Sunday after the tournament at the bar.
Yeah. Just
Fuck, it's so
Yeah.
much heartburn.
so we started out the trip by going to this place in Lancaster, I believe.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
And it's called Frankie's. It's for sale. Frank's.
That was the girl. That was the daughter.
Oh,
Frank's.
well, the daughter's hot and the dad isn't, so it's called Frankie's. And the daughter goes, "Yeah, he's thinking about he wants to sell it." And I'm like, I go to Daryl, I'm like, okay. We drive through this town, which I always thought was a very picturesque town. It's got a little
Water tower.
would you say like a river running through it or like a creek, right?
It's a creek, and that's
Nice little slate creek, as my mom used to call it, going through the town, some bridges. And I've always just thought, wow, this is a really pretty town. Last time we went through there to go to the meat raffle, pretty town. Hammered, didn't remember much. But I'm like, this would be a good town to live in, I think. As we're driving through, it looks like a goddamn zombie film with all the people on fucking meth. Like,
dude. You got out of your Jeep, came over, we hugged. What's up? Yo, there's first words out of your mouth. So much fucking meth here.
yeah, I didn't
We're
know.
at the end of it.
If you see a really muscular guy, hold on, wait, fuck. In a jersey.
Exhibit A.
Wait a minute. And he's riding a 10-speed that's obviously stolen, and he's got bags of cans. Like,
He doesn't have a normal 10 speed. It's the one with a curly fucking handlebars.
right, yeah. Like,
So you know some young girl's missing her fucking bike.
yeah. And a little basket, and it says Bethany on the back with a license plate. You're like, okay, hold on, dude. There's dudes way jacked, like ripped, and they're so much that Daryl like double taked, and I could see Daryl's arm doing this in the car. I knew he was just
My
jacking it too.
windows were tinted, motherfucker. You didn't see shit.
The back one isn't. The
Because
back
it
one-
was open. It's like I'm
Yeah.
flipping you off through
Yeah,
that.
that's true. So I couldn't believe that this like picturesque town is so inundated with shit.
Meth.
And I guess that's every town that's happening ever now, so it's fine. But like, holy shit, man, it was bad. So we get in this bar, we start hanging out, and the one bartender, I would say she was dreamy-eyed. I asked if she was hungover. She said I'm
Couldn't
not.
see her fucking eyes, dude. You could blindfold her with dental floss.
Yeah, she was very.
She looked like she was fucking still hammered from last night.
Yeah, and I was like, "Are you hungover?" And she's like, "I didn't drink.
word.
I'm just really tired." I'm like, "Bitch."
Yo, you
guys.
can't lie to us, man.
Yeah, I know all the bells, all the whistles. Been to that puppet show, seen all the strings, bitch. You hungover. So, But the one daughter was like, yeah, my dad's thinking about selling it. There's the bar, there's a apartment building, and there's a house. And I'm like, okay. And
You
then
have piqued my interest.
so I go to you. I'm like, hey, I think this is probably for sale for $600,000.
Yeah.
Boy, was I way off.
Yeah. You were
By
off by
double.
half.
By double.
Yeah, by double.
Yeah. That's how I do math. I go double it.
But I told you as soon as we walked in, like I said, we met at this hotel, and whenever we were headed out towards Darien, we couldn't get into the Airbnb for a while. So I'm like, let's stop somewhere to have some beers and lunch or whatever. So the bar we were,
Her eyes were very Jimmy Janish.
yes.
You could say that. Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
And I was like, fuck, I looked up the bar we were going to go to, but they didn't open till like 12:30.
Sure.
And this was like a little after 11. I'm like, whatever. And I checked this bar, Frank's, because I'd been there before. I used to eat lunch there when I worked around the corner. And they're open at 11. I'm like, all right, fuck, let's go have a beer. And, we'll figure it out from there. So we went in and had beer and had a bite to eat.
Number
Chatted up
one.
to people that were there, the locals. And then Frank himself came in.
Yeah.
You
And
can tell
number
who
one?
Frank himself was.
Man,
By
he
the
knew.
fucking wad of cash in his fucking pocket with the rubber bands. Yeah. You knew.
Here's what
Frank.
I love. So if you do any like due diligence on that's a good word. If you do any like research on any businesses, this is the most laughable part about a business, right? So they are selling the business for $1.26 million, right? And it comes with a lot, property, whatever. They own the building, all that kind of shit, right? And it goes in the listing. It says it's very profitable. It's profitable because the guy paid the business off probably 20 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
If you buy it for $1.3 million, it's not profitable.
You got to make $1.4 million before you're seeing that 100K profit.
Yeah. And it's that to me is what sucks.
I've never been to that other place that you sent me, but I looked it up and I see it's kind of like off the track a little bit, but
That was funny.
the price is right and it comes with apartments.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you got to be able to recoup some there, right?
But the problem is, like, the apartments are probably the guy on the 10-speed with the fucking cans.
Yeah, I mean, are you renting to crackheads or,
Yeah.
what,
Like, hey, man, you owe me rent. He's like, I got to take back 900,000 cans. I'll be right back. Like, there's not that many cans, dude. But no, it was a great trip, man. It was great. I had so much fun.
House was cool.
Yeah.
Fucking, we went to, we drank, we got settled into the Airbnb, and then we went to.
That was your first day in an Airbnb. What are your thoughts?
It was cool. I enjoyed it, dude.
Yeah.
I love the fact that it was out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
Not a hotel, easy,
Ew.
not a
We had
camper. We could
4 fucking bedroom farmhouse on like 20 acres. We were in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was quiet. The only noise was the deer eating the fucking apples off the tree at night. It was great. And we were so 5 minutes from the golf course,
and
5
me
minutes
trying
from
to
the
sneak into
fucking
your room.
bars.
I mean, that was kind of loud.
Yes, that's why I kept locking the door.
I'm like, hey,
I'm
is
like,
this
"There's
locked or is
this
it me?
Ghost
He goes-
again.
I'm like, is this locked? He goes, yeah, it's locked. I'm like, no, it's just me. Just let me in.
And then we went to Savvy Downs.
We did. We went to go. So our friend, well, we won't go into details. We know somebody that goes there a lot.
We know a guy.
Yeah. And
We got a guy.
so, and they had this Budweiser Clydesdale there, which is a big attraction for people that live in the middle of nowhere. They want to go see a big horse. When I'm sure most of the people that have horses out there, I'm sure there's some Clydesdales. But this is a Budweiser Clydesdale. Okay.
The prestige that comes with it. I mean, this motherfucker was like 9 feet tall.
Oh, dude.
It was huge.
Yeah. His dick, the only dick I've seen bigger is someone that sometimes comes on this
We had a
podcast.
podcast. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
close.
Huge.
Get the fuck out of here, fly.
But
Yeah, you want a picture with the horse? Nope. What about
No.
with the trailer? Nope. Well, what are you here for? To say hi to you, and we're gonna go gamble.
yeah, to set the world on fire. So,
And boy, do we fucking ever lose.
oh, we forgot. We'll tell the lady story too. Okay,
Yeah.
so we go to the casino bar thing. We're playing a little poker, and the poker games are a little weird, right?
We
So it's
got our
like
asses kicked out in the casino.
150.
So we decided to say, fuck, let's cut our losses.
Sure, which are
Let's-
all the monies right now.
It's literally all our money right now.
Yeah.
And let's go into the bar and play video poker.
'Cause at least there you can buy a $9 beer. You know?
Yeah, and we would let's just finish our beers that we have.
Sure.
That's mosquito. Get out of here, fuck face. So we walk in and not all the seats at the bar have video poker. We're like, what the fuck?
Right.
They'll have them at the end. And the bar is shaped like a football because it's Thurman Thomas's bar, 34 Rush.
Yes.
So we go to the far end of the bar. There's 2 video poker machines and then 1 and then a pole. And that's where the football ends. And then
That's Clydesdale's.
1,
Oh, sorry.
yeah, wrong pole.
Whoopsie.
And then 2 more.
Yeah.
So we walk by the first set, they're all taken. We walk around the corner, there's 1. All right, cool. We just check it out. And it's a weird kind of video poker. It's not the
Yeah,
one
so we're
used to
playing. It's like you play a hand and then there's 2 other hands on top of it. And it's just really confusing. Like, I don't like slot machines because it's like
oh yeah.
you're playing a slot machine and you're like, okay, so I got 7 pumpkin pies in a row and I won nothing, but I got 4 meat pies and a witch hat and I won $86.
Yeah.
And then I get
Blows his mind that there's
I need it to
separate
make
pay
sense.
lines. Yeah.
Because I just like help me out.
He wants to play like one line video poker for 25 cents for $1.25. Jacks are better. That's what we want.
That's me.
But we were playing this one video poker and it was you bet and
It's like
it
Grim
had
Reaper.
that, but it had 2 extra lines ahead of it. So you're playing 3 times. But whatever you saved at the first line didn't go to the second one. They were just completely fucking random.
I didn't get
And
it.
then there would be a random multiplier would pop up. So thank God the 2 people to our left were finishing up. The dude paid for the tab, got another set of drinks, and he walked out. And the woman was like super fucking chatty. Or like, I said, excuse me. I'm like, if you're getting ready to leave, do you mind if we slide over and take your spot? She's like, no, absolutely.
Which
So-
was also annoying because it's like, no, take my seat. I'm gonna talk your fucking dick off forever.
Yeah. Finish your fucking wine, Sandra, and get the
Jesus
fuck
Christ.
out.
And now you and I are chatty Cathy's at a bar, but usually
we'll talk to anybody. We don't give a fuck.
we engage in conversation.
Yes.
This lady was like talking to us. So we'd be like, "Oh, that's great," and she'd be like, "Oh yeah," and I had a donkey one time when I was a kid. And like we didn't talk about donkeys. Like,
Did it punch you?
you know, some people like lead you into the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Anyway, so I had a Pinto one time. Like, we weren't talking about fucking Pintos. Like, don't tell me the story. This lady probably is like me, where you're just by yourself a lot. So
Yeah, I think her husband leaves her alone.
we were doing our best to like make sure that she didn't feel like she was being like treated like an asshole. But holy shit,
So she moves down a spot.
yeah. So
Me
we
and
get
Chris
2
slide
good
over.
machines we want. Yeah, we get 2 good machines that we want with
And
regular actual poker.
yeah. And then the shit machines to our right by the pole.
And there
we're
goes
getting our
another
fucking, and then we put
$100.
we put more money in this motherfucker.
Of course.
Because we're like, well, let's just have more beer because whatever.
'Cause
And
apparently money grows on trees. I don't know if you know this. Money
I-
grows on trees.
I wish I could find that tree because boy, I needed it.
no,
and-
that's what happens, man. Is you're like
Sometimes
know
you take a
what?
beating.
Yeah, we
So-
should put more money into it. That's gonna get us out of this hole.
Yeah, I'm a big believer of betting your way out of it.
You know the old adage, it costs money to make money.
Yeah.
That is not good at video poker. That does not apply. Or slot
So-
machines.
So we play
Yeah.
and we're getting our asses kicked and we have more drinks and this lady is still fucking talking. So we're like looking at our beers. I'm looking at our clock. I'm like, should we get the fuck out of here after this beer? You're
Sure.
like, yeah. I'm like, man, I just put another 100 in this machine.
Yeah.
Bombs down to like 20 some dollars.
26.
And yeah, enter Exhibit A. Little old fucking lady comes strolling through from our left with a walker. She's got the fucking brake.
Yep.
She's got the gas thing, everything on it. She's
Yep.
all of 5 feet tall.
Yep. And
She comes saddling up, and it's lady that won't shut the fuck up, me, bomb, and then an empty spot. So she starts to sidle in next to Chris, and he just goes into super gentleman mode. Hey,
you know what?
can I help you into this seat?
Yeah,
Whatever.
like, chair at least. You know.
Yeah,
I'm-
here, we can stand. We're like, here, have a chair,
But
move it down.
want my
Everything's
chair?
cool.
she goes, "Well, I really wanted this." First thing she said,
She
she's like,
already knew what the fuck was going on because she already knew that third machine was complete and utter garbage.
yeah, and she goes, the first thing she says, she goes, "I'm 96 years old." I'm like, okay, well, here, do you want my chair? She goes, "I'm just waiting for this machine or one of these two machines to get there," and he's already got like 120 into it or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, cool. I'm like, here. So I give her my chair. Parker.
Yeah, Parker Walker.
Is it
Yeah.
Walker? Okay. Parker Walker for her, help her into the chair. And she goes, "Well, there's $26." And I'm like, "Well, just take it." So I give her a kiss on the hand. I'm like, "I hope you win a ton of money because I'm not, I'll lose this in a second." Right.
In those words exactly happened. He
So I'm
legit
done.
said, I am fucking dog shit at this.
Yeah.
And if I play it, it's just going to be fucking wasted. I hope you do well.
Yeah.
So
Kiss on the hand. I'm standing next to
start-
Daryl.
she starts playing $1.25 a hand, as she should.
Yep.
Doing her shit. Chris is talking to me. We're talking to the fucking drunk girl, hoping she fucking leaves late. I mean, she was definitely older than I was. Whatever, we're hoping she leaves. And all of a sudden, little old lady wins like $10. We're like, oh, good for you,
Hey, you hear the ding, 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 ding. You're like, hey,
Yeah,
good
right.
job, whatever.
And then all of a sudden, we're sitting there talking, and the fucking machine goes absolutely ape shit. And I look over, and she hits me with her left arm. She goes, hey, look what I got. And I look over, I go, I already fucking knew by seeing what was on the screen. I go, you just won $1,000? She's like, what? I'm like, you just won $1,000. She's like, oh my God. Oh my heavens. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm looking at Chris, and the color came out of his face for a hot second.
No, I was happy. For her.
Dude, we all know and I talked to Chris, and she even brought it up tonight. She goes, was Chris happy? I go, absolutely, undoubtedly, no doubt about it. He was happy. And again, it wasn't guaranteed that if you played that game, that would have happened.
No,
Because I know how you play video poker, and you would have fucked that up.
for sure.
Somehow.
So she hit 4 aces with
With
a multiplier.
With a kicker, which
With a
is
kicker,
a 2,
yeah.
3, 4. She
Yep.
had 4 aces and a 3.
Yep.
And it paid 4,000 credits at a quarter, which was $1,000.
Yeah. And she was ecstatic. And cue the bartenders, right? So we're talking to the bartender a little bit, and the bartender goes,
Well, they call this names because we switched from bottles to draft.
That's
when
true.
We got in the thing.
"Well, you get
Like,
more
just-
for the
you
draft.
Just get
So you're
more.
going to do that."
We're like, we're
Yeah.
trying to get drunk, you
Yeah.
dumbasses. We're still tipping you.
Yeah. So the bartender goes, she's like, "What the
She
what?"
mouths the word, what the fuck, Chris? And we're like, what? How are you mad at this 95, 96-year-old lady?
I mean, she needs them. Like, I mean, would it have been great for me to win $1,000?
Because that might have cracked you close to being, you would have been ahead a little
Yeah.
after
So-
what happened.
Yeah, and the weekend in general just costs a lot, So I'm like, fuck it. Like, and she goes, the first thing she says to me, she goes, I'm so happy because I need this for medication or something, like something weird, because she's old as she's 96. I mean, they got to pump themselves full of things, just keep them going, So I'm like, this is awesome, And the bartender goes, you should at least get like your $26 back. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking hold this lady down to get $26 out of it. No.
I mean, I'll be honest. if she would have offered you 100, you still would have said no.
I would have said no. I would
And
have
we had this conversation tonight. I said, even if she offered him 50, 100 bucks, he wasn't fucking taking it.
Mm.
But the gesture would have meant more.
Yes.
But that fucking $1,000 ticket came out. She was down to $11.25 of Chris's money. That $1,000 ticket came out. It came out of the fucking machine.
That bitch
And,
put
and
it
I was right in her fucking purse, probably within less than 2 seconds.
And so I guarantee she got on her goddamn flip phone when she got out. She's like, this stupid bitch gave me $26.
She kicks the walker to the curb, walks over to her Camaro.
Yeah. She walked out going, she was spinning a whistle. I don't even know if she got a whistle. But no, she was a sweetie pie.
And then she ran your last $11 up to like 40 or 50 bucks.
Yeah.
Cash that out.
She took my $26 and made 1,080 on it. Easy.
Oh god!
I should have just like been like, hey,
you should have fucking waited for her in the parking lot.
Rolled that. Yeah. No. And I got a
Dude,
soft.
the picture of you two, you could just see the elation on her face.
She was so happy. She was so
Yeah.
happy. So,
Whatever, man. Whatever.
but if that's the first thing that you're going to do on the weekend, that's like literally our first stop after we got to the Airbnb. Like,
Yeah.
and that's happening.
That's how you're gonna kick your weekend off. I'm like, this could be a lot worse.
I will gladly give somebody $26 to win $1,000 every day of my fucking life.
Yeah.
And I'll be happy about it. But yeah, it was so funny. She didn't even go like, well, let me get your tab or let me do this. She's
Yeah,
like,
can I
nope.
buy you guys a beer? Nope. Fucking open up her purse, put that fucker right in there. We're like, all right.
Yeah, I'm all for that though. Because I don't know, who cares? But she was so fucking happy. And I'm like, well, it's going to be a great fucking weekend. I mean, either way, it's going to be a great weekend.
And then
And I think we had the best weekend we've ever had doing this golf tournament. At that point.
there's no doubt about that.
It was a great weekend.
Yeah. I mean, it's been ramping up every year.
Yeah. And then we get like halfway through golf on Sunday, we hear our buddy go like, yeah, I think this is going to be the last one we do. I'm like, what? Like, I plan on this every fucking year. Like, I was asked to go do this like Teton trip or whatever that my buddy's on right now. And I'm like, which could be like career advancement, meeting really important people. It's all like really high level people. And I'm like, I'm not going to, so I go to my buddy. I'm like, I'm not going to trade what happens with my friends for the opportunity to go do this stuff and like rub shoulders with high level guys. And then I'm like, so you tell me this isn't going to happen every fucking year? Like what? Huh? Do you know what I just gave up? You know? So I think next year around this time, I'm going to do the Tetons trip and then we need to figure out some other time. So I think it's already negotiated.
Yeah, because I'm hearing that like this thing might not happen because people are aging out or they
And that
might not
sucks,
be
too.
involved.
And there was
it
a lot
sucks. I
of
mean,
people that we knew that we liked. I mean, so part of our thing too when we do the golf stuff is like, and I'm really happy that. Can you imagine if like, and this is nothing against your wife or my wife, but some people's wives are like, how could he say that? Why would he say that? Why would you say that to him? Like, can you imagine if you're paired up with another team that has, you know, I know the patriarchy's dead, so we can say this now. Some chicks, you know, that'd be terrible. If they were hot chicks, good.
yeah.
I'm good with it. But we said some horrific shit to each other. We had 8 people literally harassing each other for 3 fucking hours straight. And-
Dude, it was 6 hours.
6 hours straight.
6 hours to do that.
6 hours straight. And you had to come correct because if you tiptoe around any one of those guys, you're
No.
dead in the water.
Yeah.
If you club the line, you're dead in the water. It was just high level, aggressive shit for 6 fucking hours. It
And
was
there's a couple of those dudes in Epstein's group that were like, why didn't you say this? I'm like, why the fuck you didn't say this?
I know,
But I'm like, that's fucking great.
they're handing each other lines. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, hey,
yeah, I don't like get caught up in this mess.
I can't say it, but you should definitely say this. I'm like, first of all, that line sucks.
And
But
the
you
whole
know-
thing is, the best part about this is everybody in that fucking tournament waits for us to show up.
Yeah.
Because they know we are getting hammered. We're
Yeah.
spending a fuck ton of money, and we are going to be funny as fuck and
Well,
make it the best day of your life.
Well, a lot of people put on airs too. Like, well, I'm this person in the community, therefore I need to be that on this trip. It's like,
Yeah.
we're not in the fucking community.
And I honestly think this is the day that they're allowed to let their hair down.
Yeah, all like most people just go the fuck after.
Yeah.
You know, which I definitely appreciate.
Yep.
It was so fun. It was one of the best times I've ever had in my life.
And I really hope we are able to continue this tradition of that golf tournament. It's just so fucking fun.
Even
It's
if
a
our
decent
friends-
course. The food's fucking good.
Yeah.
Prices are good. Whatever. We're not there to fucking win it. We are there to have our fucking best time ever.
Well, because I
and
got
party our
robbed
dicks
by a
off.
96-year-old, I didn't have enough cash on hand. I thought the fucking place would have an ATM. What kind of golf course has no ATM? What are we doing? So we get there, and the first thing I go is like, I should probably. I'm not good at having vodka. I don't process vodka well.
Allegedly.
I don't metabolize it very, as my friend Miles would say, goodly. So I go, hey. I go, and it's, I don't know, 8 a.m. I'm like, hey, can I get a Bloody Mary, just a slam real quick, instead of the old ship? We're off to the races. And they go, yeah, we can't sell anything here till 11. I'm like,
10.
yeah. So I'm like, okay, so that's fucking 4 hours away-ish. You know, I'm not gonna, okay. I'm like, so then I see all the raffle shit because I got fleeced by this old bitch at the casino. I'm like, hey, where's the ATM? Oh, we don't have one. Rye wants to go get a fucking Coke or Diet Coke or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's unplugged. Are you going out of business?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Fucking the pop machine was unplugged. Like,
Jeez.
how do you not have an ATM machine? And I it's Sunday morning too, so that's why I get the whole 10 a.m. bullshit. But I mean, at one point we literally had an entire fucking bar between our 4 carts.
Why is it that?
It was insanity.
Do you think it's like that because of like God, like religion stuff?
No, it's the New York State law.
But why is that a law? Like why on
I don't know,
Saturday
they
you buy
put
it?
they put in it used to be you couldn't buy alcohol before noon on a
Yeah, I remember that. I remember trying to go to the Bills games and like, oh, we're out
Yeah.
here. Like, well,
But they think they backed off on that.
yeah.
shit,
So now it's
but
10. Now it's 10. That's fine. That's fine. I'll take it. But
I mean,
at least
They-
have an ATM so Daddy can get in the fucking game on all the fuck. You guys are all bidding on shit. Like, you won everything. I think you won like 9 raffles.
I did won 4. Won 2 sets of Bison's tickets.
Yeah, you're gonna take 8 people to
booze.
Bison, and you know 6 people.
No, they were each one was 2.
Oh, okay.
I won the first one. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do with these 2? Like, I take Brady and piss everybody else off. Then I won 2 more. I'm like, fuck, we got Bison's tickets for the whole family.
Coming up roses. Yeah. No.
Booze, some
it was fun.
glasses.
And they had some like weird raffles, like Daniel Jones signed fucking print. And like, I'm like, who wants this? And everyone looked at me like, it's a starting quarterback for the New York Giants. I'm like, yeah, but he sucks. Like, what do you want?
I remember those umbrella hats.
Yeah.
I came home and fucking stuck one on Brady. Said he's like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Dude, I got you a hat." He's like, he's playing fucking Minecraft. He's like,
You've been
"Cool."
gone for 4 days, and all you
Yeah.
got me was this.
Literally, but he was pumped about it.
You dick.
I go, Uncle Chris has got one. He's like, no, he doesn't. I'm like, want a bet? I got a picture of it. He's like, show me. And like, here. I go,
I don't
here's
have
a picture of Mr. Ryan wearing it too. You
Yeah.
gave yours away.
Yeah,
And he goes, you guys all got these? I'm like, yeah. He goes, these are cool.
you're one of the
Like,
boys, dude.
He's gonna
Yeah.
bring it camping with us this week.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer. Like, you know, in Buffalo, let's say that you're doing a 50-50 raffle for this whole thing, right?
Yeah.
And let's say you hit the 50-50 raffle, right? So you win $800,
Sure.
okay? And you put 20 in.
Yeah.
Are you taking the 800 or are you donating the 800 and are you taking your portion back or
Give me my $20. You could have all the rest.
yeah, that's how shit works, right?
Yeah.
I've
I'm doing this because I know Ryan
Sure.
and I know what it's going for. If I was a complete and utter outsider, I'd take it. I mean, there's a lot of places, and dude, I've seen it at stag parties and shit. Now they're like, when I was at Ryan's stag party, they did a 50-50. He got right on the microphone. He goes, "Do fucking not give this back. We don't need it.
If it was for
Just
me,
stop. Don't give it back. You win it, put it in your fucking pocket. Come to Vinny's and buy a round of beers.
sure,
Whatever.
yeah.
Don't fucking give it back." And
If
he did it
it's
a
something
lot.
I'm doing, like I don't want the 50-50. Like I don't want it. Like I would feel bad if one of my friends paid money into something, they win it, and then they donate all their shit. No, that's not the point. I already got this. I got the 50.
I got 50. I got it. That's what the 50-50 is for. You know, it's like I just don't get that a lot. And there's a lot of pressure to give it back. And I don't understand why it's like that.
Well, also too, like you got to think there were times in my life where I was like counting money to. If I had $5.25, I knew I could go get a pitcher of beer at Checkers, right?
Yeah.
So if I hit a 50-50 and I get $300, part of that's rent, part of that's drinking money. Like I'm not going to give it back.
Yeah.
You know, so I think once you get past level of piece of shit, you know, like if you're up here,
I mean, I thought that was the whole point of 50-50 is like, hey, you know, $20 for an arm's length, which is way more than your arm because they found a guy with the longest arm in the place. And the party or the organization's getting 50% of that.
Oh, are
So
we not?
just say
Are we not online anymore?
everything says live.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're still on. Phil, that we're still. Come on, Daddy.
He's on vacation. He might be drunk.
Oh yeah.
But I'm just like, so there's $1,000 in there. You're getting 500 of it free and fucking clear for no reason.
Sure.
But that we donated it to you. So why can't I keep my half?
Right. Yeah. Sorry. Ortez wants to know where we are. I'm doing a podcast, bitch.
We're just over an hour. If you want to.
Yeah, we'll get out of this. We'll do another show. We'll talk about whatever. I don't know.
We had a.
I do.
banger.
Oh, wait, I have something for the next show. I saw this video of this girl. I have to.
Dude, I know how this ends every fucking time with you. I have the evidence.
But they're eating shit. No.
Can't wait to see this. Fuck you.
No, there's a girl that I saw that she has Tourette's and she's never drank before.
Oh, I heard this.
So
Yeah.
I'll find that video. We'll get it up and then we'll talk about it because I got some questions about like
what kind of friends you motherfuckers are.
Yeah, and she's cute.
Yeah.
So we just date, you know, the whole thing. So we'll get out of here. Anyways, let's recap the whole golf thing. Probably one of the best times I've ever had in my fucking life.
There he is, Joe. Yep.
Big old Joe. Joe, we're coming back in like 15 minutes.
2024. No, we'll be back. We'll be back in a new episode here in about 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Right
And if the fucking golf tournament doesn't happen next weekend, we're going to make our own golf tournament.
Next year.
Sorry.
We need to, I think we got to start talking about this.
Okay.
I think it's
land your plane.
okay, terrific golf tournament could hit. But it's got to, it's
in
it's
Germany,
a lot of work.
maybe. We're huge in Germany. In this one town in Germany, we have like 37 listeners.
But the whole problem with this is we're not big enough to whatever. But I think it's going to have to be charity driven. 100%. Now I'm 100%.
Well, I don't want to make any money off of it. I
No,
think we can just find something fun to donate to. I'm all in. I think it'd be great.
Epstein's in. Yo, guys, you're not gonna believe this, but we got a celebrity.
We should make a charity for him. It's called like Not Epstein's Island, and where we make money and we donate to people that on an island. Like, let's donate to people on like one of those pigmy islands that are like getting swallowed up by water because of the rising oceans and shit. Let's do that.
Because of what's that climate change, global warming.
Wait, call me, please. Please call me.
Dude, he's like flying everywhere.
No, we're gonna start a charity.
That's right, because he's got to fly an helicopter.
We're gonna start a charity for him. It's gonna be called Epstein's Kids.
Epi's kids. Jeffy's kids.
With his face and a bunch of kids. All right.
It's just this joke is never gonna die.
No. All right. We'll get out of here. We're gonna come right back and because we got a quick turnaround because Daryl has to get laid. All right, we'll be right back. Hey, everyone, keep fucking that chicken, and we'll be